So the top 5 occupations that we see as divorce lawyers, which occupations are the of cheaters, people that are cheating on their spouses and ending up in a divorce. So, I do divorce family law work because all we do represent only men. So this really becomes kind of more a question of which women are in the top 5 from what we see, and looked at like kind of what we've seen with things, but also looked at a Newsweek article and some other things on the internet. What are these top 5 occupations typically? So number 1 that we saw was salespeople. Just from our experience, work as divorce attorneys certainly comes up a lot. And according to the Newsweek article, number 1 was salespeople, a lot of travel for work kind of people, and those sorts of occupations can certainly lead to being unfaithful in a marriage or apart from their spouse more. Traveling, I think, goes hand in hand with sales, even in today's world. So that seemed to be number 1, according to the Newsweek article. The article said that 85% of affairs begin in the workplace. That was another interesting statistic. That's a big number. So majority of the cheating, the unfaithful, and that kind of stuff happens in a work environment, in a workplace. And the article said that 1 in 5 people admitted to being unfaithful with a coworker or colleague. So again, all workplace kind of related stuff. And then number 2 on the list of top 5 people, top 5 occupations most likely to cheat in a marriage, number 2 was teachers. So that didn't, there was no specifics in the article about is this high school or K-12 or college or what, but I'm assuming they're talking K-12 when they use the word teacher as opposed to professor or something else. So they're saying that's number 2 on the list. Number 3 on the list of most likely to cheat, occupations most likely to cheat, was healthcare workers. I was surprised actually that this wasn't number 1 from our experience as attorneys. A lot of nurses, a lot of that type of thing that we see as people whose marriages are ending with the clients that we deal with every day here in Michigan in the Metro Detroit area. Can tend to be healthcare workers, primarily nurses are a lot of what we see. A lot of long hours, a lot of times with their coworkers, a lot of time away from their spouses, and can definitely lead to trouble for them. So that was number 3 on the list. Number 4 was transport and logistics. I'm assuming this means like truck drivers, people over the road, people gone from home a lot. Again, a lot of opportunity to be away from your spouse, a lot of time away from your spouse, a lot of probably growing apart is number 4 on that list, the transport and logistics. Number 5 was hospitality. So that's like your restaurants, bars, hotels, those kind of things. Bartenders, waiters, waitresses. I guess same thing, long hours, a lot of late hours, weird hours, a lot of time away from a spouse, time away from home, too much time with coworkers maybe. The bartenders in the restaurants, of course, can lead to drinking and all that kind of stuff and getting alcohol involved and those sorts of things. So you can see how that might actually kind of work out on that. But yeah, the number 5, the top 5 occupations most likely to cheat worked out as that being the list, and that's kind of what it looked like according to the Newsweek article. It fits with what we see every day in our work with divorce. Like I said, I felt like number 1 probably would be nurses, healthcare workers, but it can certainly vary, and maybe when you start looking at bigger numbers, bigger percentages of population, you get a little bit different results, but certainly fits in line with what we see a lot of here doing our divorce work.